Hi Michelle, so just the last few steps to set this up. You're almost there with the setup of your authenticator. So basically the first thing is we don't actually need this one because our first time we're going to be asking for a participant's email address is going to be off the authenticator. So we don't really want to have to ask them 3 times. So if we first remove this question here, that would be the first step. Secondly, then here I would recommend saying what you're asking basically in your authenticator. So I'm just going to go into here. You have that set correctly. The authentication prompt text is basically a nice asking them to enter their university credentials, things like that. That is perfect. I would recommend leaving that in there. Authentication error text, then I would change that instead of it, because at the moment it's just saying unable to authenticate with this information provided. I would recommend creating a new one that just basically says on the next page you will be asked to revalidate or validate your email address, for example. Something that makes it look like this is a natural transition, because the people who have duplicated or who are duplicated won't be seeing this message. So they're already going to be kicked out of the survey because they're duplicating. But this is for people who have not yet answered, and basically we just want to make it look as natural as possible. So maybe in here you would just ask them to, you will be asked on the next page to re-authenticate or re-enter your email address, and then finally they bring to this page that says please re-enter your email address for validation. So just to recap, remove this question, and then in the survey flow under your authenticator, I would recommend just changing out this text for something like on the next page you will be asked to re-enter your email address. And then what will happen is when we preview this one, once we click yes, we won't be asked this, so we can forget about that, pretend that is not there. Okay, well, obviously I can't. Well, I can. Sorry. So, okay. Now, this is the first one they will see, which will be, please provide your university email address. We use this to confirm that you're an employee of the university, blah, blah, blah. They'll enter. If they have taken the survey before, they will be redirected to the end of survey. If they have not taken the survey, my apologies, sorry. I should have entered something in there. But anyway. I'm sorry, I'm completely messing this up. I'm just going to enter something. So I'm just going to say curie at surrey.ac.uk. So this is the first one they're going to see. So this is where they would enter the first time .uk. If they authenticate successfully, it means they've already taken the survey. They'll be redirected and screened out. If they haven't taken the survey before, they'll be brought to... Wow, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just trying using this email address because I have been testing before I started making this video, so I tested with that other email, which obviously won't work because I've done it before. So I'm trying with this one. Okay, so I entered a completely different email address and that worked because I've tested this lots. So now once I've entered an email address that is not recognized, I'm getting this, please re-enter your email address. This is the one I asked you to rename to something like, on the next page you will be asked to re-enter your email address or re-authenticate or confirm your email address, just something to make it look nice and natural. And then once they click the next button, they'll be asked for this question again. So this is where they will enter their email address again, and this is the email that will be added to the panel using the panel trigger. So I would recommend then putting in a page break here for the authentication. So just going back to the survey, you'd want to put in a page break here so that they can't get onto this page until they pass the validation. So just a page break here will do perfectly. So I hope that answers that question. I will also respond to your other questions in the email as well.